Hello. Welcome to Jade Kind Video Gaming. My name is Adam.
And I'm Beth.
And we're here with more Starfield.
Woo!
Gonna do a little Christmas weekend playing of Starfield. We're on Jemison. We just talked to this guy about fighting the Terrormorph. It's been a bit.
Yeah.
And thinking that this...
So that's...
Hadrian was the person that we spoke to there.
Yes.
Asking to find her colleague, Percival Walker, on Mars.
Yep.
Percival is recently working with the Trade Authority there, so there seems to be a natural place to check first.
Yep. So I think that's what we're going to do.
I'm going to set this and show on map.
Yeah. And that's in Cydonia. Let's give Sarah some of our stuff.
I'm listening.
Hey, Sarah.
To see what I'm carrying?
I want to give you stuff. We're only 3 over.
Okay, so we didn't like the ugly helmet.
Yeah, give her that. That's 2. And we're at full capacity. Yeah.
And then we'll keep our pack, and
Yeah.
that'll get us under.
Bye for now.
Also, I guess while we're thinking of it, we did think spacesuit.
Yeah.
This one looks nice.
I think this one looks a little bit nicer.
And we're lacking some airborne irradiation as is.
Yeah.
Maybe now our other side is lacking, but we can check that.
Yeah, I don't think it's as bad.
Let's see, we check with Y. Now we're a little more well-rounded,
Yeah,
I think.
because corrosive I think is a little bit lower than it was, but it's not as low as like airborne radiation used to be.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yep.
And now maybe it will let me...
Fast travel. Yeah.
Which might be worthwhile getting our carrying capacity
Unless
up.
we're picking
Yeah.
up parts at Deimos or digging
We
for
probably
minerals.
should start working on that. I
I
think
hope
that's
you
one
have
of
a
the
good
physical
reason
things
for
we've not been
landing
putting
here.
skills into.
Yeah.
You will. Let's go talk to a person. Sorry.
You tired?
I guess so. I don't think I had enough coffee today. I always need more coffee.
We had plenty of coffee.
I only want coffee.
Cydonia can have a depressing
True.
effect on some people.
And it's smaller than my weekly coffee.
Okay. We just need so much coffee.
I do.
Howdy.
What's his face?
Let me
Oh,
know if
he's
you
still
need
here.
Yeah, he's not here while we're here. I thought maybe this was where the other person was, but it's not.
Oh. Well, that's where the blue dot is.
Yeah, but we can't get through. Like, they're way down here. Like, it was to the right, so I thought maybe it was, like, over in that section.
Yeah, okay.
Ah,
Hey,
Trade
you
Authority.
looking for anything in particular? Yo,
This-
hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out.
I'm looking to make a trade.
Cool. That's what we do here.
I first just want to see, like, what he has. And...
Vendor buy. Oh, okay. Ooh. Don't like that as puffy.
But it's a nice color.
I do like the color, but it's puffy.
It's puffy. You don't like puffy.
I don't like puffy, apparently. Oh. No. The helmet's kind of nice. I don't think it would go with our suit very well.
Yeah, that's it right there. So
Yeah.
Wish it would tell me how many I had. Okay. Do I have anything I want to sell?
No. We have 9 digipicks. Selling them is only worth 4, so.
Okay, no, wait on that at least. Oh! Is this... Am I carrying this, or is this in our ship?
I think we're carrying it. That's probably
Oh! Why. Oh, you might have helped me so bad. Good. Thank you, sir, for telling me, hey, you're carrying, what was that, 50 pounds?
Yeah.
Of ship parts just on your back? Whoopsie!
Oops. Can you tell me more about the Trade Authority?
Oh, man. No, I'm still new here, so I don't know how qualified I am to answer that. We're like this huge network of shipping and trade throughout the known universe. Everyone. Free Stars, UC, even Varun uses us in some capacity. Because I guess we're all about free trade for all. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we bought and sold from the Crimson Fleet, right? They pay my salary, so as far as I'm concerned, they're all right in my book.
What's the strangest thing you've seen come through here?
Yo, this dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Good size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man,
Wild.
what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone came in and bought it like right away. The hell's that about, right?
Yeah. I hear the Trade Authority sometimes deals in illicit goods. Is that true?
Man, sorry, I can't really say that. Really, they told me not to say anything like that because rumors, you know? All I know is that we're running a business here, and I was told to take in all trades and sell whatever we've got. And listen, I'm not gonna worry about anything other than that.
Is that it?
Come back anytime.
He's not the one!
You bothering me for a reason.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery. Are you?
Sad. The other guy looked more fun.
Yeah. I was told a man named Walker works here.
Worked. Past tense. Dr. Walker hasn't been employed here for some time now.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
What sort of discipline issues are we talking here?
Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals to our customers below cost. Something his contract expressly forbade.
Of course.
As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts.
You don't sound particularly interested in finding him.
That's correct. We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them?
I'm not your bill collector. I just need to know how to find him.
I couldn't have put that better myself.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you. Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifacts made you so overwhelmed you couldn't remember a thing?
In the middle of the wilderness with all the animals?
It got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
You never mentioned your predecessor to me before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Aja?
Aja Mamasa. She was the youngest member of Constellation when it was founded. Only took her 15 years to reach chair. Sorry, I sometimes get so caught up in my own bubble, I forget that I wasn't the first.
Aja must have been quite an amazing person.
She absolutely was. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
The rookie being paired with the chair sounds awfully familiar.
Hey, so I pinched a few ideas from my old boss. Can you blame me? At any rate, we logged quite a few discoveries together, but it was the actual journey that I cherished the most.
Did you two discover anything I might have heard about?
We catalogued unusual stellar phenomena, a few habitable worlds, and some unique life forms, but nothing SSNN would bother to report.
I can relate to that.
Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
Okay, I just don't really like her. Is that bad? Like, I just don't care. I'm like, I take it I'm the protege on this journey.
At this point, I'd say you've graduated from protege and moved up the ladder.
Yes.
A bit. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Oh, is she, dead?
No, she retired.
Oh, okay.
Living on Porima 2 now, I think. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
I don't know. She sounds like a tough act to follow.
Well, you don't need to follow anyone. Just be yourself.
I enjoy this guy in the
chose to
background.
accompany you on this journey because I saw something familiar
Yes.
in your eyes. A hunger for exploration.
You're watching him now, aren't you?
I'm not freaking flirting with you. Well, you certainly have me all figured out. Like, how do I just have this conversation?
Good. Then we're both on the same page. Anyway, that's all I had to discuss for now. So, if you'd point the way, we can continue our journey.
I'm just reminded that, like, she is one of the people that we can build a formal relationship with, and I just
I want to
do
point
not
out,
want to.
because I'm not sure, but I know from Fallout 4, all of the people that had that kind of option, you could get to the end of their line and get whatever benefit you could get from them, and choose whether it was romantic or just as friends.
Yeah.
So we could just stay as friends and most likely still get the same benefit.
Okay. So I'm like, I don't want to be...
Okay, that's an elevator. That's not what I want to do then.
Oh, well, where are we going?
We are going back to our ship.
Ship. Dropping off ship parts?
Dropping off ship parts. I want to see if I can actually... It's like before I reload a different map zone going that way, I'm like, I want to see if I can reduce my weight by, what, 50 pounds? Mm-hmm. That would make such a difference, and I will feel so silly if I've been struggling with carrying weight for so long, and it's just been... Oh, you've just been carrying around 50 pounds of ship parts.
Casually. You don't just casually lift 50 pounds of ship parts daily? Bro.
That's how I get my jumping skills.
Mirror on Mars is fun. The lower gravity is enjoyable.
Something just shaking. I'm like, what's shaking?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
So, where to next?
Staying here. I'm just checking
How do we drop off things?
inventory, cargo hold, my inventory. Was it miscellaneous? Aid? Was it aid? Yeah, it was aid.
6 of them.
I have 1 ship parts on here. I'm sorry.
Why?
We've been carrying all that around. While we're at it, let's clear. What are you doing?
Chilling.
Yes.
Can't trade
Have
gear while
something for
she's
me?
turning around to lean against the wall. Okay.
We probably won't put a lot of this in.
Okay. Resources. Take all resources.
Does she need either of them?
We want to leave her with a helmet, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a better look for her.
Yeah, I don't like that one at all. That one's probably the better one.
This one is worth almost double.
Okay.
So I literally just did it based on money.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, again.
So long.
Okay, now let's go back into here.
Yeah, get rid of our technicians.
Store.
We only want our constellation.
Store. Okay.
What does that mean?
We've stored as much as we can in here.
On the resources?
Yeah. On stuff. Okay, so this one we have 2 of. We'll take one of these.
I saw some of those.
I have 70 worth of ship parts in here. Actually, I might even be able to sell from the ship if I do it right at the thing. But at least I'll sell that mask while I'm thinking about it.
Hi. Please disregard my attempted.
Alaska. What?
Is it? I think that's for maybe a different parking space. I'm not sure where ours would be though then. Okay. Well. But hey, I got rid of 60 pounds of weight.
Smart.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So our ship weight is full, which means at some point, in hopefully not too much longer, we will figure out, you know, how to modify our ship.
Yeah.
We've been needing to do it a while anyways.
Yeah. There's just so much to this game.
Yes.
You can't jump into the ceiling.
Oh, you can though. You get to jump like that in here too. Hey, let's stop by and talk to our new friend, Chuckles.
Hey, take your time. Sounds like a plan. I can also take stuff off your hands too, if that's
That's the
something you're
plan.
interested in.
I have a weird mask. I had 2 of them. I don't need 2.
You can hear from self from shipping.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, my friend Wilby is multiplying.
He's got 5.
No, there was only ever one of them. He was just in different places before. They don't weigh much, but really a deck of cards should only have one of each of those, so... I don't know, maybe we worry about selling extra stuff from here.
The suit or the extra helmets?
Like, we have this ecliptic that is special.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, then just give her the normal one.
Normal one.
'Cause we don't like how it looks anyways.
Yeah. Ground crew.
Get rid of the
Except
normal.
this one is sturdy.
Yeah, so get rid of the ground crew.
So that's going to be our easy... How do we... Nope, we don't have a normal of that. Deep recon... Deep core... No, we don't have normals of those. Do we have anything special in here? No. Okay. So that's at least probably reduce stuff a
stay good
little
on
bit. Another thing we can probably do at some point is more research. But
Yeah.
let's go down.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
Good enough.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Hadrian Sonoan sent me. I'm looking for a man named Walker.
Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker? Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker?
This is not... They're calling themselves the Devils. I don't mind causing some panic here.
Terrormorphs might be threatening the galaxy. I need Percival's help to stop them.
What? Someone give him the keys to a battle cruiser? Look, you can make up whatever crazy story you want, but you should forget about Percival.
Sure. You can drop the act. We simply need a moment of his
You can spare us the performative stonewalling. We simply need a moment of his time, and you needn't hear from us ever again.
And you're someone I should trust, huh? Why?
I'm UC military. Retired. Can give you my gene tag code too if you'd like.
Not necessary. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend.
You said you and Percival were devils. What did you mean?
Red Devils were the meanest Marine unit the UC Navy ever had.
Okay.
Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough. Reliable. It's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC xeno-weapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the devils, and didn't with everyone else. But it was those monsters that did us in. When the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with xeno-weapons got shelved, Red Devils included. Now they're just a memory.
I'll see if I can get rid of those. I'll see if I can get rid of the debt.
That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? The most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
And, one soldier to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Psst, hey, you, Vanguard.
Who's the one behind us? Who's it to hear you? Oh, him.
Got something for me? Whatever you think is best.
Should you go back to the ship?
That's the plan.
We've been doing this alone, so that way she won't disappear.
Yeah, she doesn't like it, so,
Bye.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker?
Why? Do you know where I can find him?
Oh, no. I mean, I've got my suspicions, but look, you're planning to help Percival, right?
I'm going to try to.
Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E.
Oh?
Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his trade authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the trade authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop. But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the trade authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Oh, gosh. Awful lot of work to avoid buying a pillow, but I don't want to help. I'm okay with the B&E. What happened to the jobs on Mars?
Biggest employer on Mars has always been Demo Star Yards. After the Colony War, Armistice meant they needed a lot fewer warships. Fewer ships meant fewer minerals. That meant a lot of folks scrounging for work around here.
Because that's my thought with it. Is as much as B&E is maybe easier, quicker, less combat. Bringing back, remember when we first got here? It's been a long time. When we first got to Mars, people were still hearing about work here and coming here and finding that there was none. So we could also be helping those people.
Okay. Fine, just tell me where this mine is.
Oh, yeah. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
So we have a few optional ways right now. Really, we can just decide by next time, what way we want to do. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll go break and enter, and then see if we can still go do...
Yeah, I mean...
Although it's optional under the same one, so it might not let us, but, whatever.
Yeah.
Beautiful ways.
But, yeah. And we can also, even look to see what the debt is if we go back to talk to that one guy. I don't want to pay it, but just to know, the amount.
But yeah, thank you for joining us. Join us for more next time. Bye.
Bye.